Urban, I want to talk about this year's draft. Ohio State, Ryan Day, a potential 15 possible draft picks could tie the old record by Georgia. Your thought on the talent that Ryan is about to put into the NFL this year?
Yeah, I look back and I know we recruited really hard, recruited really well, and I'm not sure I've seen a group like Coach Day and Brian Hartline in particular too, but all the coaches. It's an incredible product. Obviously, I'm very biased, but to see the talent, it's like Marvin Harrison Jr. leaves, and in comes Jeremiah Smith. It blows my mind. And it's first of all, I'm very proud of my old school, my home school, and the great state of Ohio. And it's going to be a record. It's going to be an incredible draft. And the draft is one thing, but I see a longevity. And you look back at some of our teams, a lot of those guys are still playing. I see that as this kind of a draft.
Yeah, I look at your draft, probably the best one, I would say 2016. You put 5 guys in the first round, and you mentioned guys like Zeke Elliott, Joey Bosa, the longevity there. Do you have any memories of that draft class and putting that many top-level players in the NFL?
I do, and I went to the green room that year, and it was bang, bang. One I think was Taylor Decker, and it was oh man, I can't remember it.
Eli Apple, Darren Lee, I want to say.
Yeah, Darren Lee got picked up, and Zeke Elliott, Joey Bosa, obviously those were top fivers, and then, but it was just to see the families, and that's the one thing I'll never forget about the NFL draft is be able to be with your players when they get that phone call.
It's always a grind to watch these guys go through the process, the combine, the pro days. I mean, you've been there. Are the combine drills overrated as a football coach? I mean, we talk straight line speed, shuttle, cones. It's all these random things that are not holding a football. So where do you come down on how much the process matters?
Oh no, it's certainly a process, and it's everything's valuable. This is a accumulation of knowledge and data, and then you have to make a decision. And the one thing that I'll never forget, people would start asking me probably the last 10 years as a head coach, and then my 1 year in NFL, I remember, how does money impact that player? And I was like, what are you talking about? And they said, players change, and that you've seen it many, many times that, yes, he's fast, he played great in college, but that hunger maybe stops when you have already received the rewards. So that's the one question that I got asked is much more than 40-yard time, vertical jump, hand placement. How does money impact him and his family? Think about that, where this world's come in the last 20 years.